folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Formation. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he throws it deep. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep again. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Aztecs will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through a tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an outbound, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught, can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Offense facing second and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7, Fresno State, 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Heckler made it to 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming out from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. A short completion to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Oh, that one's picked off. The tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down at the 11, and it'll be first down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The field goal is good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Ran by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Aztecs will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And this one is caught. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here, the clock ticking down, 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught by the receiver. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Aztecs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return. But the pick sets up his offense. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move and to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback and all.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Very little time left, but perhaps they can run a couple plays if they're very efficient here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes in the lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Aztecs. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. The back's got it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Bursts into space. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Passes the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, San Diego State. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you've got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Wideout's now clustered. Gets out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up this offense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a big down. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Decides to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
San Diego State, 21.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16, but been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. San Diego State offense on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaks an open space. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That's the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
San Diego State, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Running with it. They can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The pocket breaking down. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch can pad your stats.
Here comes a handoff. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. In this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal to 7.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down and distances. And this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game. Showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fresno State. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop it, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set, second down play here. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this out-breaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Aztecs looking to keep this drive rolling. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The end zone has a lane. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. So the offense now set up first and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. They'll try to run this one in. And when the play gets stuffed, they're going to mark it right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll ride the back again here. Breaks free. That's a strong stiff arm. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's a run to the left. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will take a knee. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the